2 years ago, the federal government announced Montana would be eligible for more than $600 million in funding intended to bring broadband internet to all locations still unserved. But when the Biden administration gave way to the Trump administration in January, that led to big changes in how the state can award that money. MTN senior political reporter Jonathan Ambarian shows us how state leaders are adjusting.
At the start of this month, federal authorities officially delivered new guidance on the BEAD broadband program. That started a 90-day clock for states like Montana to reopen their application process, for companies to adjust their applications or submit new ones, and for states to make their final decisions on how to close the remaining broadband service gaps.
This is going to be fast and furious.
During a state commission meeting Wednesday, leaders laid out what they're doing to get the state's program in line with the new rules. Montana got federal approval for its initial plan for awarding BEAD funding last August. The state was in the process of working with companies that applied when the new administration came in.
When we started learning that guidance was coming pretty quickly from the Trump administration, either in May or June, just for the sake of our companies and not kind of continuing wasted efforts, we did a pencils down. And since June 6th, we've been pivoting into the new policy notice, restructuring the application, the scoring.
One of the biggest changes is that the program originally favored using fiber optic cables to bring service to most locations. Now there's no preference between types of service, so fiber, wireless towers, and satellite internet will all be in competition. And the primary criterion for choosing one provider over another is going to be lowest overall cost.
This administration and the notice was extremely clear. Price, price, price. That is the first criteria.
Department of Administration Director Misty Ann Giles says they're hoping to get federal authorities to sign off on their updated plan by early July, so they can begin taking updated applications, review them, and make their final recommendations for awarding funding, all in just over 2 months.
If we have to have a team in the country that can pull this off in 90 days, it's ours. We've been a leader of the pack so far, and so we're committed to getting it done.
The state will be submitting their final proposal in September. Giles says they could hear a decision from the federal government on whether to approve that proposal by the end of this year. In Helena, Jonathan Ambarian, MTN News.